Welcome back to Time and Eternity.
Okay, so let's see. So far, is our commentary has been as shown to. It's insulting to the Italian and the Japanese. It's disgusting to the British. It doesn't make sense to the British. And to the Portuguese as far as Page is concerned. This is an absolute, abomination.
Oh, shit.
Okay, as you can see, I'm at level 200 for all 3 characters. Why? Because I cannot stand the battle system.
Wow,
it
you
takes too
grinded
long.
that much?
No, I cheated using Game Genie.
I know.
This is the affection meter. Basically, every time you do something that pleases either Toki or Towa, the affection meter leans towards the respective girl. So basically, the only way to get the true ending on the New Game Plus, you have to be on the New Game Plus, and this meter has to be like this is right now. I have to love them both equally in order for the true ending to appear. But
Doesn't
we'll
that
get
make,
to-
doesn't that make
like a
you
dating
like a...
simulator.
Based on this, I'm
Which
gonna guess
side?
this is like that one
Couldn't
happy
they-
ending in
Couldn't
school
they
days
sue you
where...
for bigamy?
I'm guessing this Okay.
Well, technically,
Oh,
it's
for
only
God's
one.
sake, we're back at the tea party
Yeah.
It's
again.
not
Yeah.
even
Or
different
nothing.
now!
Like
Good.
well,
Like,
I've
trust
said,
me.
exposition, plot exposition wouldn't be so bad if it wasn't done in this same fucking
Uh-oh.
group.
The porn
Oh
music
wait,
is
I
acting
guess
up,
something's different. We have Towa with us now.
and porn music.
Oh,
I think it's safe
generic
Well, that's
porn music
not
too.
a very new thing.
Well, at least this game's honest.
Come on, even school days
Also,
at least
I
could be
should
somewhat
point out,
extravagant.
I should point out that Toki and Towa, I suppose,
The guy
has
who
like
wrote...
a shuriken as an hairpin.
The idiot who wrote this game has no idea of what the word subtlety means.
Oh yeah?
Seriously, even Tawa's voice, it sounds like a... I hate to say it, but it reminds me heavily of Four Kids' Rouge.
Well, at least she doesn't seem to be that much sexualized.
No,
Okay.
see, that's the thing, though. It seems
This
like she's
child
the more
will be
aggressive and
envy.
more sexualized one.
Just to answer Drew's comment about, the whole having 2 wives thing. Well, technically it's only one person, it's just that she has 2 souls. I'm pretty sure the law doesn't say anything about women who have 2 souls.
Huh, a woman with 2 souls. Wish we could go
Also,
beyond
I just
that.
wonder, it makes me wonder, it's still 6 months before the wedding,
Yes.
but yet none of the girls seems to know that, the fiancé is transported into the fucking dragon's body. So, don't they actually question his absence all this time?
Apparently they think that he's not here. As for the Toa phenomenon, we already talked about that the last part.
Okay.
Yeah, I wasn't talking about that. But still,
Here's a clarifying question then. What exactly did they decide to get married?
Jake, we're finally going to take that back.
Because
They
they love
want
each
to get married.
Maybe we can assume
Disney
that...
plot
Maybe we
Disney
can-
romance.
That's what I'm saying.
Because-
Maybe we can assume
Well,
that...
the point-
Maybe we can assume that they pulled a Disney and apparently they only decided to get... Well, then again... Well, then again, that wouldn't make sense because apparently this witch, who apparently made it on a lucky guess, apparently predicted 6 months ago that there'd be a wedding. I mean that there'd be a death in the wedding.
Hey,
Speaking
hey,
of which,
Guys, bubble bath scene.
Bubble bath with Toa.
Yay.
wow.
Yeah, real mature.
Well, at least we can't see it.
What is the point of
It's
this?
even worse because that means the writer had to imagine the scene in order to, write it down.
Isn't time of the essence or something? Aren't they supposed to be doing something to prevent someone's death? Why are you wasting time with a bubble bath?
Get washed up before you
This reminds me of Star Trek Nemesis. The bad guy who just wastes time, even though he's supposed to be on the clock dying.
Not only that, but this game, even at the... even
Wow,
at
okay, so apparently she never told anyone about the psychic about the psychic reading about there being a murder at the wedding.
Even when it comes to the fan service, this game falls flat on its face. I mean, Final Fantasy X-2 at least actually showed us the fan service. This game just cuts to a black screen.
Seriously? What is this game rated?
No, but I'm
The only way
Ow.
actually
You
see
suck
an
when
erotic
Toki
picture.
Toriyama does better than you.
Okay,
The only way
just
to
asking,
actually
what
see it-
exactly is this rated?
I think T for teen. Let me check.
Who cares? It
I
still
think
sucks.
Because
the
if it's rated
Peggy
T, I
rate
guess
was
that
like
I guess that might
14 or 16, I don't remember.
I guess that might explain why they cut to black if it's rated T for teen.
Actually, Jova, there are erotic pictures of
Oh,
of Toki and Towa. You
Then
just
what
have
the
to
heck was
earn
the point of
for a
cutting
side
to
quest.
black?
You just have to earn them through a
Joe,
side quest.
you actually want to
In
see
this-
that in this game?
No, I'm not saying I want to see
I
it, but I'm
swear.
saying there's not really much point of that scene if you're not going to show it.
Of course there's a point in that scene. They want to demonstrate that he likes bubble baths, or doesn't like
Not only
bubble
that.
baths.
Not only that, but the only way you can see those pictures is through a side quest. So, unlike Final Fantasy X-2, you have to earn the fan
Oh,
service.
there's an actual word outside the town.
Wow, Pedro, you know it's bad when Matomu Toriyama does better than you.
Hey, is the map supposed to be saying something?
It's Rune, I think. Well,
Okay, so... Okay, it's time for us to explore...
Vanilla doesn't mean anything, so I suppose it's not insulting.
So it's time to explore...
But I'm watching you game.
So it's
Oh,
time to
Sugar
explore-
Island!
For
Yes.
fucking fuck's sake. I'm
Waypoint
just-
has been unlocked.
Wow,
There I
Tio.
know.
Okay, so what's
I
the
mean,
waypoint?
come on, I'm a person who withstanded and understood the gratuitous Italian of Super Mario Sunshine. And despite finding it stupid and pointless sometimes, even the ones of Part 5 of JoJo's Bizarre Adventure, because trust me, nobody here in Italy is called in things like panna cotta fugo, trust me. But this is called literally Sugar Island, literally, and according to Pedro, which told me before, which has almost nothing to do with sugar,
See-
even in like personality and stuff.
See, that's the thing. Some lazy writers just like to do something in a completely different language that they know that the mass audience isn't going to understand.
You know what this
Just to
scarily,
sound
you know, Jova, what this scarily reminds me of Pizza Pasta, the Italian fighter of the arcade version of Punch-Out.
Ooh, yeah. Then again, Punch-Out wasn't
Okay.
exactly the most sensitive when it came to international stereotypes.
Let me guess, their stereotype of us is that we drink tea and eat crumpets all the time.
Actually,
think
they
there
have
are
something
actual
like that for the
British,
France one. I'm not quite sure there's a British
Yeah.
one.
They got the wrong country. They
No.
can't even stereotype France right.
Well,
No,
I
no,
guess
trust
I
me.
don't really recall
Glass
there being
Joe
a British
is even
stereotype
worse.
for Punch-Out though.
There's not even any music for when the thing triggers. It's just playing the same track.
Yeah.
Wait, you're level
Okay,
200, so I guess it'd only take like 2 hits to take them out each.
No, it only
Hang
takes
on,
one.
if she's a different personality, shouldn't she have a different pose when she's victorious?
Lazy.
Wait,
and-
Pedro,
Asian
just
animation.
asking, were you at 200 since the beginning?
No. Since I did it between parts.
Oh. So I guess does this mean every boss is going to go down easily?
Find
Just
the
put-
assassin and
Ju-
get info.
Trust me, Joe, but the gameplay of this game.
So you're
is
saying that
repetitive.
even
You
at
saw that in
level
part
2,
two.
so you're saying that even at level 200, the game finds way to make it tedious and long?
No, it
It
doesn't. No.
Oh.
It
No,
reminds me of Ultima 8 when even if
You don't
you grind
understand.
your
The way the
stats too
combat
much,
system is designed.
still a
The way the
pain.
combat system is designed, you can keep hitting enemies even after their HP runs back to zero. I guess it's for the sake of visual flair. I don't know. But no, all it takes is in fact, since Drake himself is also at level 200, I don't even have to do anything to beat the enemies. Drake is strong enough to kill the enemies himself. So I can literally just sit back.
Kind of a bit counterproductive, seeing as how we were complaining to the audience about how long and tedious these battles are going to get. Imagine if they try and call a contradiction on us, considering how easy these battles are going to go. Not that I'm
I
complaining,
suppose
of
it's
course.
better. It's for the good.
Mr.
It's for the
Jova,
greater
it's
good
not
of
time
man.
for the trial yet.
Back when before I started this, and Jova was he kept asking me to do this playthrough. I told him right from the get-go, only if you let me cheat, because there's no fucking way I'm playing this fair.
Oh, I
no
knew you were going to
fucking
cheat.
way.
I knew you were going to cheat.
Also, I know it's a bit late to point this out, but you have an actual princess of the fucking country running around with a fucking Winchester shooting monsters.
And you know, since
Yes.
she's dressed in pink and since she has a blonde ponytail,
She doesn't even look like a princess. She just looks like one of those people trying badly to cosplay or something.
Well, to be fair, she's one of those princesses who doesn't really care about the fact that she's a princess. She just wants to live a normal life and stuff.
I
Oh,
guess
she
there's
has the
absolutely...
Disney syndrome, I suppose.
Yeah, except this princess has guns.
But yeah, just to reiterate, Pedro, I knew you were going to cheat. I just didn't know how exactly you were going to go about doing it. But I mean, like,
What I did is I used 2 cheats. Well, not actually, technically 4 cheats. Max money, and max XP for all free party members.
I guess we won't really be seeing how it's hard. Is there anything BS going on with how the money is distributed?
Not really. No, the way money is distributed, it's your typical JRPG stuff. Not really worth mentioning.
Oh, then why'd you go with that
Like
cheat?
this, when you break down the gameplay, battle system aside, this is a pretty typical JRPG. There's nothing really special about it.
So then what were you
Aside from
going
that,
on
it
about how
sucks.
bad it was then?
Also,
I mean, sure, the story
how are
is
exactly
Well, but-
our...
The thing
Also,
about
how
this
are...
game-
Okay, one
Yeah.
at a time.
thing that's-
Pedro.
No, yeah, talk you before.
Yeah.
Pedro?
The thing that sucks most of what?
Yeah, no, talk. Say something.
Yeah. Okay. So the thing that's the reason this game is so notoriously bad is mostly because of the story and characters. I mean, because when you take away the story, the gameplay is bad, yes, but it's not exactly horrible. Oh my god, this is so painful to play. Horrible.
I think I
It's
get
just,
it.
What makes it if it wasn't for the shitty story, this would be just your run-of-the-mill, mediocre at best JRPG. But it's the absolutely god-awful story that really propelled it into the 40s zone in Metacritic.
Alright,
I
let me
mean,
try and do a bit of a logic connection here. Let's see.
Ace
Tedious...
Attorney reference. Take a shot.
This is Ace Attorney Investigations, though. Let's see.
No, it's fine.
Anyway, tedious gameplay plus god-awful mixture of 2D animation with 3D animation, which, while done right, could be good, but in this case it's done wrong, with an awful story and completely repetitive animation, that
characters.
thus dominoes into what people consider a god-awful game. I get it now. Eureka!
Characters.
The reason this game is so really bad is really because the gameplay could be better, but because of the story, the story seems to really go hand in hand with the gameplay, and the story being bad grabs down the gameplay, thus reducing it to a much lower quality setting.
It's just that the story is like one of the most whoever wrote this game has absolutely no idea how story and characters are supposed to work.
Agreed. And I
You
think
can't-
that...
Oh,
You
goody.
can't add, like for example, we were back at the wedding when we were killed.
Yes.
Okay, so the main character, the guy who we're supposed to relate to, our protagonist, he just got killed during his own wedding. And what is he thinking about? Is he thinking about how his wife to be might be alone now, or how oh my god, I'm so sorry, or whatever? No, he's talking about how, oh my god, this is such a brave death. I'm such a shit magnet right now. Like you can't.
And it's not
do
even
this.
played for comedy because it's not funny.
You can't do this. Like, it's
Guy's a
impossible.
dick.
It's impossible to like a character like this. He's an asshole. I mean,
So I take it this is one of those times where it's worse to have a personality of an absolute dickhead instead of having none whatsoever.
yes.
Yeah, pretty much.
This is why
The only character in this game that I actually kind of enjoy watching is Towa. I mean, I don't really care
And
about
she
Toki.
plays the entire same as Toki.
Toki is a bland, is the generic anime nice girl, so there's nothing about Towa at least, she's violent and stuff. It's something, I guess. But
but this is why Bubsy is my most hated character of all time.
Okay.
I mean, other characters may be incredibly dull, but Bubsy's just incredibly annoying.
Also, my question from before, Pedro. With all this considered, how actually bad or good are the trophies of this game?
I've never bothered with the trophies in this game. In fact, this is my first time playing for the game, so...
Oh goody, it's
Not to mention,
stereotype number 3 again.
Not to mention, I'm doing a New Game Plus, and apparently you cannot win trophies in a New Game Plus, because
Oh,
that's what
we won't be
No
able
one
to go
cares.
for achievements.
Oh god, not the rose.
It's
Oh
the
my
same joke done again. He's
Oh,
biting his
oh,
head
oh,
so much that he
get that.
draws blood.
Get
Oh,
it?
get used to that. Get used to that, because
Because
the
it was
free
so
island...
freaking funny the first time.
Oh, get used to that, because they're going to repeat this exact same scene 2 times after this. I'm not even kidding. Every single time we go to one of the free islands during this...
This is making the humor on For the Dark World like a freaking genius in comparison.
Yeah.
So just a question.
Sorry guys, I don't like For the Dark World.
So just a question, Pedro. Is it possible to like have a different cutscene than you normally would, or like is the game exact? Wait, hold on, wait. If you're level 200, does this mean you won't be leveling up anymore?
I won't, but don't worry about that. I have peppers, which means I can switch between both of them on the fly.
Peppers?
It's an item that you can use to switch between Toki and Towa on the fly.
Apparently
What?
peppers are good for your personality,
Wait,
Wappy.
does it make her sneeze and thus turn into the other personality?
You'll see. You'll see. I transform back into Toki. Actually, I'm gonna do it right now.
What exactly
actually.
is the
Yeah.
point, though? I mean...
Hang on, if she catches a... By that logic, if
It's
she catches
just for maintaining,
Just watch.
it's just for
watch.
manipulating the
by that logic,
affection system.
It's like you predicted I was going to ask the question of how you turn.
There you go.
Yay!
by that
Sailor
logic,
Moon's
if she-
transport
sorry, go-
sequence.
by
What the fuck?
by that
That was it.
by that logic, if she catches a cold, she's gonna be transforming all the time.
Although I do have to wonder, Pedro, if you're maxed out and the game is still taking this long... Ugh. Now it makes me wonder how long it would take if we weren't cheating.
Exactly. That's why I told you right from the get-go. There's no way I'm recording this
And
without
here I
cheating.
thought
How many
that
parts is this going to
grinding-
take anyway?
Well, I still haven't recorded the entire game, so I
Estimates, like, are you almost halfway as far as recording is gone?
I don't know. Like, I can really, like,
Oh well then.
I can really...
I guess we'll just
And
wing it
here
like
I
we
thought
normally
that
do.
grinding in this guy was painful.
Okay, so, Teo, I think you might be a little, behind us. So,
Go to 18 minutes 30.
No,
Yeah.
no, I'm already there. I was just waiting for you to stop before
Oh,
stopping
okay.
myself.
Oh, okay.
Okay. You know
For
what?
fucking sake! I am with this fucking...
I've given up trying to point this out now.
This is how the game goes. Literally, do something, go back home to talk about it. Do something, go back home to talk.
Well, at least we have...
So, did you find out anything? Apparently, all the assassins get their instructions from the guild leader.
No kidding!
Snake does a mission, but then he goes back over and says, Otacon, I killed my boss today.
Wait, a guild leader? Hey, wait a minute! This is sounding like Assassin's Creed Brotherhood!
Yes.
Or,
So does
or what
that
if,
mean we have to
Frank, what
burn
if,
one of our fingers or something?
what if Batman did this every time he went out? Every time he gets a criminal, he has to go back home to
Well,
Alfred
in Arkham
and
Origins,
say
he
to him,
kinda sorta does this.
But
Yes,
Arkham
yes,
Origins gives you different dialogue which actually make the talks between Batman and Alfred actually enjoyable.
Seriously, he goes back to Alfred. Alfred tells him, sir, what have you done today? And then Batman says, oh, I arrested this drug dealer. Now I gotta go back outside.
Twitch,
Yeah,
one
you're
of these
not-
days I'm
still
going to
not
challenge you to
too
try and
far.
imitate a Batman voice other than Christian Bale.
But Christian,
Okay.
but Christian Bale's so imitable.
Well, yes, because
Okay,
he's
so-
British.
Maybe if Drake
Back to
Well,
the-
aside...
even
whatever.
Wait, yeah, he's a British trying to be an American.
Basically, during Zokiro Island, we heard that there's these things called the Babbleberries, and if Drake eats them, he'll be able to talk. So that's our objective right now.
Just a
Wait,
question. If
they actually call it Zukiro?
Just a question.
I-
I know that this will make
I
things
so
more
don't
convenient,
even.
but they don't know that Zack is in
I
Drake's
had
body.
her.
So why are they trying to get about blabberberries?
Because they think it will be interesting if Drake starts talking.
They're
This
literally
game is
wasting their time.
starting in-
Wasn't there supposed to be an
this-
overall goal to, prevent this? To prevent Zack stuff from happening?
Jova,
I can imagine the villain of this game going.
Jova, Jova, I can answer your question in 2 simple words. Terrible writing.
Don't you
Could
mean
imagine-
talk to the
Could you
hand?
imagine?
Hey,
Could,
Drake.
could you imagine the villain of this?
Oh, wait. This is supposed to be a heartfelt
I think
scene.
if he found out Towa existed alongside me in this body. Towa and I
He
decided
probably
we
would be
wouldn't
just
talk
fine
about
with
our
it.
dual soul situation. It wasn't an easy choice. But I mean, even if you knew, what good would it do? Plus,
Aren't you
Towa
sort of
and I-
contradicting yourself?
scared
That's
him
pretty
to
much
have
saying
something
it
we
wouldn't
wanted to
matter.
find out.
In that case, it wouldn't have been that big a
But
problem.
next time I see him,
I
I swear I'm
can't.
going to
Guess
tell him the
what?
truth.
No, sorry. So I can do a better Snake voice than that.
Must have been so hard.
Aww.
I must be
Guys, this is supposed to be sweet. We're
Who
supposed
cares?
Some of the assassins are at Vanilla Island. Let me know.
Yes, so let's reiterate.
And now we're going to Panella Isle. Oh yeah, Panella Isle. In case
This
I don't-
game is hurting me in my brain, in my
Okay,
balls,
okay,
and in my soul.
Okay,
Well, Tio, you can always just
basically
head over
Jova,
to Japan and let...
basically Jova and Wibs. Okay, I don't know about Teo because I don't really know Italian, but Panella Isle is kind of stupid for me because panella in Portuguese is the name of a kitchen utensil. So
Really?
Maybe
Yes.
this will be a kitchen-themed
Wait, so
island.
one is
We're
a
going to
kitchen
Fork
utensil, the other is sugar. Are we sure this group of island is actually a metaphor for pancakes?
Could you imagine trying to negotiate your way through that and they'd be like, excuse me, how do I get to Spoontown? Oh, it's very simple, sir. Take a right and then go past Fork City and then take another right towards
Make a number one.
towards Pan Island and then back.
I think they might have gotten the translation joke there wrong. Isn't it supposed to be making a number 2? You know, pretty much what this game is.
Who cares? It sucks.
Jaggery
Also, I need to
Island.
remind you that the design of a dragon in the loading screens is much better than the one in the animations.
it's
Yes.
the concept art.
Jova, I got something to say to you.
Yes.
But yeah,
What the hell are we doing here? I should be with Otacon right now, and I'm sitting here watching this.
Why, it's quite simple. You've been summoned here by the power of Pedro. Please direct all complaints to him.
Damn it, Paige, bro, get a grip.
I suppose that counts for excluding maybe the next Super Smash Bros. 2.
But yeah, I have to say, what a
Okay.
coincidence. We've had an Italian word and a Portuguese word. What's next? A British word?
Well, it seems like this game is made specifically in order to hurt us.
oh by the way, I
Also,
figured,
floating eyes.
by the way, I figured this might be a really good time to ask this, Jova. During part 6, there's a particularly large area that takes quite a while to complete. So for the sake of
Keep the
sharing
point the stuff
Hold on,
as much
Tio.
as
He's
possible.
asking me. What is it?
okay, during part 6, I was completing, which was already uploaded. Basically, it was a really huge area that takes quite a while to get out of it. So for the sake of sparing us, having to watch these battles over and over, because they're random, so random battles are kind of, on that regard. So for this, I used a specific item that prevents random battles, the repel of this game, shall I say.
Cool.
Shall I just keep using them from part 7 onwards for the sake
Yes.
of,
I'll say this. At least show us off, the first appearance of a mook of the area. I guess then otherwise, you feel free to skip them. Just for the sake of
Okay.
showing us, like, the mooks of each one. If
In that case, okay, yeah, I gotcha. Alright, I'll do that.
Why are you posing? You're facing against a monster.
And I guess if you feel like anything special happens during a particular fight...
Nothing
How
really.
can she turn around like that? Her feet are still on the ground unless she has like butter on her shoes.
Also asking,
Lazy
how
I
animation.
long-
suppose it's like cheerleader skills.
Also asking, how long would those parts be if you didn't
like
use that
lollipop
repel?
chainsaw.
Depends on this particular area that I'm exploring.
Could be here for weeks or
Would
months
it be
or
like something we'd
years.
be able to like make good humorous commentary off of, or would it just be the sort of boring stuff that we might as well skip because there won't even really be anything funny in it at that point?
I bet on the latter, honestly.
I guess put in a subtitle or something.
Alright, we'll see. We'll see how it goes.
Well, okay, you don't have to put in a subtitle. I guess just follow your instincts. But yeah, at least you show off one move. Yeah, to show off
Never
at
give
least.
up. Trust your instincts.
So yeah, show off at least one move
You
in
know
each
what?
area.
You know what? I am so bored. I am so bored looking at this that I'm just gonna start singing a song from a much better JRPG that Tail I think will appreciate. Somewhere. Oh wait, no wait.
When you walk away, you don't hear me. Yeah, no,
No,
sorry.
No,
Went a bit out of
no,
key there.
No, Joba,
Somewhere.
that's not what he was talking about.
Every time-
But
No,
it
no,
applies.
Pedro, you started even wrong. Allow me, please.
Go ahead.
There
There is a place
I'd better be
and
extra
far
careful.
beyond the whatever.
What game is that
I
from?
love.
Roll Galaxy, the
Far,
final
far
Galaxy, the final level 5 game.
Oh, neat. Yeah, I know. That's one of the games I was planning to tackle for the channel too.
Planning to launch an
Yeah,
Five into
good
this.
luck.
I have no such
Almost none of us has a PS2 right now, and that game is one of my most requested to have an HD edition.
I have
And
a
Sony
PS2.
still doesn't want to step the fuck up and make one of him.
I have a PS2 and a PS2 emulator.
I have the game on my PS3, my modded PS3, so I can record it.
Okay.
I might handle Rogue Galaxy because I really like pirates and, you know, level 5. And, hey, look, it's a recolor.
I can tell you.
Also,
It's literally a
there's
recolor.
even a Steve, there's even a Steve
Let's
Blum
even
character,
try.
which is totally cool in that game. Trust
Yeah.
me.
And is that
Okay,
supposed to be an
so-
actual assassin?
I'm not sure we can trust her.
She's one of the assassants.
You know earlier.
Yeah, I
It's
know.
exactly
You
like...
know what she
Oh,
was.
what do you know? Speak of the devil.
And we're doing this scene again.
How did you...
That's right.
It's the same skit.
Are these three actually going to do
We're-
something for the plot?
You guys are just some...
Did I seriously just hit the rewind button or something? It's the exact same fucking scene.
Hey,
Like,
hey,
guys.
Pedro, guess what? The characters actually commentated on that. They said, we've done the same thing. See? The writers are actually trying to be self-referential in their humor.
it's not working. It's
guys.
not.
Yeah.
Guys, considering that all these characters do is just do the same thing over and over, you know, go to do something, then go back and talk about. I'm surprised the villain of this game isn't like, wow, what a bunch of morons! I could just take over the world
Okay,
right now
is
because I'm so
everyone
busy
in
having
here-
tea.
Is everyone in here just completely consumed by the idea of sex and marriage?
You mean the main character?
Well, this guy too! He seems to be constantly hitting on both of the personalities, trying to...
Wow, that was the third time in a row.
Every single male character in this game is a pervert.
Oh, great.
So
One
it's
of
like
those.
Laser Suit Larry's Paradise.
So I guess all the male characters are perverse and all the female characters are dumb.
So just to ask, what is the what?
yeah.
So I ask again, what is the point of switching between Toki and Towa if they play exactly the same?
It's for the affection meter, I suppose.
It's for the affection meter. Yeah.
So
That's it.
so basically, just hanging out with whichever personality.
Allow me to explain something first. That jump cut we just saw is because I forgot to hit the waypoint at the beginning of the aisle, so I spared you guys me walking all the way back to the beginning of the area to get out of the world map.
Kamza.
That's the name of the
guys,
town.
I think
Please
I
don't
sense.
tell me there's
Guys, I
another
think
tea
I sense
party.
there's another meeting scene.
It's weird.
Exactly. I'm not even kidding. Teo, we've been through this. That's the structure of this game. Do something.
We're gonna get it, Pedro. We're gonna get it.
Wait, did we get
True.
the blabberberries yet? It's hard to tell. Even when I'm paying attention to the dialogue, it's hard to tell what's
Also,
going on.
I have to ask, do
no,
the
yeah.
other three girls actually do something besides talking in the same room? I mean, I saw that Hatsune Miku wannabe showing up
Oh,
in the
God
streets in
damn
the
it!
previous part.
Do we have
Actually,
to
they do,
talk
but,
to Elvum?
I'm glad you're okay.
They
We're
do
back
actually.
here again!
Do we?
Reijo in particular, and Reijo is the long-haired one. Reijo in particular has a significant role in the main story later on.
Three of them have long hair.
Please don't tell me she's the real villain behind all of
Do you
this.
have any plans
You're
to
onto
get
something,
the
but
word
not
away?
quite.
Oh my...
What?
Let me guess.
She's
One of the people
related
that's
to the
meant to be
main villain.
innocent is
She has
one of the
voice.
innocent-looking ones is the villain.
What about Master Ricardo?
Well,
As a matter of
like,
fact,
you're onto
It's their
something, but
parents. It's her parents.
And-
There could be only one
and
reason
the
she would
shut
mention
up.
her parents. It's because they're
It's not
originally
what
they're apparently
Please type in the comments your theory about this.
yes.
such a sweetie.
meanwhile, Enda here is in love with Ricardo, and everybody's going, "What?"
Love a big family. She's got the mad eyes of a woman.
Well, like I said, at least we haven't seen scenes with
Oh,
talking
thank
to the
fuck
hand.
for
That's
ignoring
at
it.
least something.
But yeah, even when I'm paying attention to the dialogue in this, it doesn't make any sense. It's like
Okay,
It's like
allow me to explain something. That aisle we just explored, Jaggery Isle.
Yeah.
That was a complete waste of time. All we did is we found an assassin. Where's the Assassin's Guild's hideout? I'll never tell you. And then he goes away, and yeah, we pretty much learned nothing.
In the next part, hopefully less pointless scenes.
yeah.
And hopefully less tea parties.